Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is JustinWatchesMovies. I'm keeping the same setup that I had for the Super Bowl. I was rocking the trailers. I'm just keeping this up for this video. I will go back to my green screen. I'm just got lazy and I have not fixed it. But we're going to talk about How to Train Your Dragon 3 or How to Train Your Dragon The Hidden World. This is the last film in this trilogy from DreamWorks, and How to Train Your Dragon franchise has been a huge surprise for me because DreamWorks Animation usually produces really bad films besides maybe like the Shrek films and some other ones here and there. But How to Train Your Dragon at its core is a really good franchise, and the first film that was released caught me by surprise. Second one was amazing. The third one is the perfect end to a trilogy. This film was everything I wanted in a How to Train Your Dragon movie. It was everything I would want in a film that ended a trilogy. It ended on a high note. It was emotional, it was funny, it was action-packed, it was hilarious. Everything came together to make one terrific film. Now, this movie is about Hiccup and Toothless. They have a really strong relationship, but it is tested from a man who wants to kill all of the Night Furies. So it's up to them to try to find the hidden world so they can be safe. Along the way, they discover a Light Fury, a female version of Toothless. And Toothless is trying to, start this relationship, trying to flirt awkwardly with this female version, Light Fury. It's really adorable. But at its core, this movie boasts some really good relationships. We got some really good relationships set up from the first movie and the second movie, and in the third movie it's so strong. You can just tell that they are so comfortable being with each other that a lot of the movie doesn't even have them two together. This movie is less of Toothless and Hiccup, but yet you still feel that the relationship is very, very strong. It's not a deep movie compared to the first two, and a lot of the time they're kind of separated doing their own thing. Hiccup is trying to find this hidden world, and Toothless is trying to flirt and, be friends with this Light Fury. So they're off doing their own thing, but yet you still feel like the relationship is very strong. Once again, the animation is beautiful. It's great to look at. DreamWorks does produce some really bad films, but they are good at making these awesome looking films. And How to Train Your Dragon is just another one that is amazing to look at. Now, another thing that I was pretty surprised with, because animated movies don't usually produce a lot of strong, compelling villains. But here in this movie, I thought this guy was ruthless. He wanted to kill off all of the Night Furies, and his way of going about trying to kill Toothless and this Light Fury as well, it was pretty dark, and I did think that at one point, could he actually kill Toothless? I know it's a family fun film and it's supposed to end on a high note, but would they go that route? I actually thought he was going to kill off the two Night Furies. So I was really impressed with the villain as well. From beginning to end, this movie just was everything I wanted. It was emotional at times. I laughed a lot. I really liked the relationship between Hiccup and Toothless once again. And it's so adorable to try to watch Toothless flirt with this Light Fury. He's trying to impress her in odd ways. And it comes off silly at times, but also it comes off as endearing and sweet. I just couldn't help but laugh and smile every time that he tried to impress the Light Fury. And the side characters as well that we've got in the first two movies are here once again. Hiccup's mom is back again, and they're all strong as well. They add for those comedic moments. They're there to be in the battle. Their dragons are adorable as well. What you loved about them in the first movies, they're back again, providing those same personalities. I was happy with the storytelling, and I was happy with how this movie turned out. It doesn't feel like it could be set up for a sequel. It feels like it ended perfectly. But Toy Story 3 felt like it ended perfectly, and we didn't need to see a Toy Story 4, but we got a Toy Story 4. But How to Train Your Dragon 3 ended on a perfect note. It made me smile. I almost cried. I was in love with how this movie ended up. As for negatives, I did feel like they were separated at times. I did say that that was okay because it did felt like they still had a really strong relationship, but I still wanted to see a little more of them two together. They were off doing their own things, which was okay. I still would have loved to see a little more of them together, but you did still feel like they had a really strong relationship. So before I give you my overall score for How to Train Your Dragon 3, check out my 2019 playlist right above there. You can check out all the movies I reviewed so far this year for 2019. So overall, How to Train Your Dragon 3, great film. I love this movie. It was emotional at times, very sweet, very endearing. To watch Toothless try to flirt with the Light Fury, the action was great. I was really impressed with the villain. The relationships were strong as well, and it was everything you could hope for from a movie ending its trilogy. I'm gonna go ahead and give How to Train Your Dragon 3 an A-. Thank you guys for checking my review for How to Train Your Dragon 3. Make sure to check out my most recent video right over here and click that subscribe button down below. Stay tuned, I'm going to be ranking all of the DreamWorks films from worst to best. Very lengthy video, hope to see you there. My name is JustinWatchesMovies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.